And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Louisiana Tech's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Let's take a second to think about Louisiana Tech. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They have lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's in open space downfield. There he goes. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming in.
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, why have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down?
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Boise State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Back to pass on second down. Here comes the heat. The short hands, it's Bates. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's talk for a second about Boise State. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
QB draw. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And now the offense just said, oh, you don't think he's going to run it? You're not going to account for him? I'll do that. Great job taking advantage of the numbers. When you're an offense and you have a quarterback that can do this occasionally, it just puts a little bit of doubt in my head, makes me play it a little bit more on defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Shakes off the defender. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. It's 3rd down and they've got to get it to the 33. He's looking to pass. Setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Takes a shot. Complete to the right. Touchdown Broncos! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Caught over the middle. It's Finley. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Sets up the screen. There he goes. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Looking for a crease. It's Wiggins. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical. Get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They finally get him on the ground, and what a way for this offense to wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Louisiana Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
How about the strong safety on that? It's great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Wants to fire on second down. He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. Just an outstanding return after the pick, and he'll put that offense in business at the 45.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wideout, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to throw, it's Bullock. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Boise State ready to send out that offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up in the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown Broncos. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. It's complete to the right. Good ball, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And that is how you bring it. You see the ball, you go get it right now, and you bring the wood with some bad intentions.
The Bulldogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Bullock. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Trying to burn this defensive back. Catch inside the 25. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Well, jet sweep pass. What a job out front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a 3rd down and goal situation.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Boise State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Louisiana's at 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Thanks to grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Caught behind the line. It's Wiggins. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
And as a quarterback, that's what you want to do on these deep go route type throws. You want to put a lot of air under it so your guy can turn around, locate it, and then make the catch.
Yeah, and that's so hard to stop. I mean, I'm running full speed down the field with a guy that's this fast, and I don't know where the ball is and when it's coming out, and trying to make a play on it is extremely difficult.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Another incompletion on third down. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Give to the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it down the left. Running free. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Broncos. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Fighting off the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Bullock. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the returner goes down. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. From the gun, the running back has it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Dropping back, it's Bullock. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wiggins. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll toss it to the left. Plows through the defense. At the 45 on his way.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
To the ground, he's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Wilkerson. All out of space. And he's brought down after a nice game. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Goes for the tackle. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Arkansas was anything but dominant today, but the Hogs are going to leave Razorback Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L-Cup. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Broncos have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Running back searching for a hole. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. The give to the lone running back. Wide open spaces. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Broncos! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. They'll try the run. Quick spin on the run. Defense in the right spot. After a gain of 2 to the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Pocket breaking down. Lets it fly on the move. Makes the catch down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Bulldogs have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Man, you think you've got the defense reeling. You just hit him with a big one. You're going to do it again, and instead, sacked.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity, too, because you deliver the haymaker the play.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. The offense changing the play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going up top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Makes the catch, it's Wiggins. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Wiggins. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Going right to work up top. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Hubs it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wiggins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Bullock. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Boise State ready to send up that offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Ford. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could...
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man, it's Wiggins. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Bulldogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now Huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field.
To running room. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Intercepted for the 11th time. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Back to pass, it's Bullock. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Heaves it deep. Makes the grab. Got the conversion and still going. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that one, guys, but 4th and long, and they find a way. Everybody on defense had their eyes on the quarterback, but he was still able to just give his guy a chance. Put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort and grab, and they keep the drive alive.
All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it. Past the 50, the 40, at the 30, inside the 10. He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2. They march 72 yards, and they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The back out there ready to give it another spin. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job and get the sack.
And the Broncos send out the punt unit.
What you want?
3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. It's at the 5 and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
That Shaq Jeff where he's shaking the shoulders, doing a little shimmy. He's like, ooh. The one I sent you.
Everybody set with the clock still running.
That's how I felt.
DBs will try to keep everything in front.
Sound like we on that pub.
Catch in the middle. It's Jackson.
You don't want to play pub? Is that what I just heard?
Precious seconds. Let's see what they do on third
Oh
down.
my god. This nigga doesn't like pub.
From the gun, wants to pass. And as he throws. This is going to be incomplete on
Yep.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
You said this shit
This
too low.
offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today.
Oh man.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it was worth
I downloaded that DayZ shit.
pass is incomplete.
And then I downloaded what else did I get? You should go download that open beta for Battlefield 6. It'll be, I want to say the 8th. It's gonna be this weekend.
Much of a choice there, but
This
to
weekend is the
get
open field, or the open field, the open beta.
big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He
That
wants
shit
a
was
big
pretty
play
hard, bro.
here late. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th
Yeah,
quarter,
bro, I'm
the
dumb
offense is
hype.
looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. And he's
What's that, the beta?
timeout call by the offense.
I went to the
Well, you got to give this court.
I went to the PlayStation store. Bet.
Because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to get one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
Mm-hmm.
What they were looking for, and he's got him set
I
up.
remember Bad Company, bro. That shit was hard. That's the OG shit.
Like it and get the clock stopped.
That's like the day one.
Try to make
Bad
up for some of that
Battlefield.
lost ground on 2nd down.
That was like Battlefield 1, basically.
To the air, it's Bullock. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack.
Yes, we are. That's why I asked. Nah, game's almost over,
Yes,
fam.
they believe the entire field is 4 down
Literally like
territory.
7 seconds left.
Odd choice, but they'll go for
That's why I
it.
hit you up.
12 miles.
I figured it wouldn't take you that long to join the party. And I was like, hopefully he's kicking it.
Quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. With the game in hand, the offense
Oh
choosing
my
to just have the
gosh.
quarterback take a knee.
Alright, my game's over. Like I said, I bothered him without telling me I bothered him. Am I a bother? Am I a bother, GD? Look at that.